Hey guys, so thanks for tuning in once again to my video. I have some announcements to make today. All right, so it's really just one announcement. Oh, if you like how I did my hair, just a little mini twist. Well, I don't even know if these are technically mini twists. They're kind of like medium twists, but I just decided to do something so I won't have to bother my hair too much, get it out the way. You can really see the color from my last video when I colored my hair. Anyway, so this video is it's an announcement. I have an announcement to make. So my announcement is I am pregnant. Yes, so surprise, I am pregnant. I'm about 11 weeks. I will turn 12 weeks on Monday. No, I'm sorry. I'm 10 weeks. Let me double check. I'm 10 weeks and I will turn 11 weeks on Monday. Yeah, so I'll be 11 weeks on Monday. Every Monday, my weeks turn over. So yes, I'm 10 weeks and 6 days today. I use this little, I don't know if you can see it, but that's what it looks like as of right now. And I use, the app that I'm using is called Pregnancy Plus. Pregnancy Plus, this is what it looks like, and then it comes up like that. So yes, this is day 76. It was unexpected. It was a surprise, okay? It was a definite surprise. And even though I have been talking about it like, hey, is this gonna be our last? Talking about my son, I was like, because I have 2 boys. So I was like, is this gonna be our last, or are we still gonna try for a girl? Or, what do you think? And I'm like posing this question to my partner, but we just hadn't decided. We're kind of like, well, let's wait, give it some time, and we'll see. Obviously, I was happy to have my body back. Like, I was getting snatched, I was fitting back into all of my clothes, everything, and then boom. So basically at 5 months, so that was around May. Yeah, May. That is when I missed my period. So in May I missed my period, and then we had June, July. We're in August now, so yeah. So yeah, I missed my period, and actually I didn't miss my period. So what happened was, something told me, so I started feeling very crampy in the beginning. Like, I was super crampy, and like, how sometimes you can feel crampy right before your period starts, like a couple of days before your period starts, you can feel that crampiness. Well, I was feeling that like 2 weeks or a week or so before my period started. Probably like a week and a half before my period started. So I was like, that's weird. Like, why am I so crampy and my period's not due until, a week and a half from now? So I was just like, And it was to the point where I was like taking Tylenol to kind of like ease the crampiness. Like, that's how crampy I was. So that kind of like stuck out to me, but at the same time I was like, it's nothing, like, whatever. So fast forward, I think like a couple of days before my period came on, something just told me, I was like, let me just take a test just to see, so that I can stop stressing myself and worrying. Because of course I knew that it was a possibility, but I was trying to like, not think about it. One of the ovulation strip tests, so if you have ovulation strips, those ovulation strips where you can tell when you're ovulating, they tell you when you're ovulating, you can use those, and they will like, if you're pregnant, they will show positive. Like, it doesn't matter anywhere in the cycle, like, they will show positive, because it's picking up that same hormone that would be if you were ovulating. So lo and behold, took the ovulation test and came out positive. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So then I did another one, came out positive. So I'm like, oh. So I ran to the store, like, this was like 10 o'clock at night. I ran to the store, grabbed the test, came home, took it, positive. I was like, what? And when I tell you the line wasn't even light, like it was like very there, like very, very there. So yeah. So right away I told my boyfriend, and I told him, I was like, you know, oh my gosh, like, look. So he was like, his first reaction, like, he was excited. And then he started to get worried because he's like, oh, is it the baby gonna be okay? Is this risky because, you know, you just had a baby 5 months ago? Like, how is it gonna affect the baby? So then we started Googling stuff and looking up stuff, and then Google does not help anything. Don't Google anything when it comes to health risk or anything, because it will always have you just stressed. Okay, so we started Googling. Google was like, oh, you should wait at least a year before you get pregnant with another baby. And if you get pregnant too soon after your last pregnancy, you could have go into preterm labor, have a premature baby. Your baby could be at risk for schizophrenia, just all kind of stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, didn't that scare us? Like, we just didn't know. So then I went to my doctor, probably like the next week, I think. And he was like, oh, back so soon. Yes, I'm back, doc. So anyways, he basically gave us the advice of, he was saying that, you know, your body would not be able to conceive so quickly behind the last pregnancy if it wasn't able to sustain a pregnancy. Like, you wouldn't be able to get pregnant if your body was not able to do it and carry the baby and for it to be okay. So he basically gave us the green light, like everything's okay, like nothing should be really a problem. So from then we were just excited, happy. And then I just also like, I was like, wow, like it took me a minute. Like I said, I was only 5 months postpartum, y'all. 5 months. And then like I'm pregnant again. And the cycle starting all over again. Like, are you kidding me? But yeah, so past all the shock and surprise and just like, oh my gosh, you know, we're happy, we're excited for this new life, and we think it's gonna be a great addition to our family. And we're gonna just have 2 little ones, 2 under 2. So what's crazy is, so yeah, I said that I found out in May. I missed my period in May, so this baby is due March. Well, the due date was March 4th, but then when we went for the first scan, the first ultrasound, they showed that the baby was measuring a little bigger, so the due date got changed to March 1st. And my babies always measure bigger. I don't know why. I think they're just big babies. But yeah, so it got changed to March 1st. And so now, listen to how crazy this is. My son, who is 7 months, will turn 1 January 7th. And my new baby will be born probably at the end of February, because I've had C-sections for both of my first 2. So I'm gonna have a C-section for this one, and they always take them like 2 weeks early. They don't let you go to like full, like 40 weeks. They'll take them 2 weeks early. So if he was gonna be March 1st, he or she was gonna be March 1st, I know that he's gonna be 2 weeks ahead, so I know it'll be the end of February. So we'll have one turning 1 in January and one being born in February. So yeah. But yes, so symptoms. Okay, so starting at 5 weeks, so very early on, I started to have mild nausea, and the nausea kind of like lasted all day. It was like all day nausea until the nighttime. Like when I got home from work and I like settled down, then it kind of like subsided and started to calm down, feel better. But basically all day I would have this slight nauseous feeling, almost like if you were hungover or like seasick or motion sickness, like that feeling. It never really got strong to where I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm about to throw up. It just was like a slight nauseous feeling. So that was like at 5 weeks. So I would say like 5 weeks and into 6 weeks, that's what I was feeling. However, as time went on, which I was praying, I said, please, please don't let it get worse. Because with my last pregnancy, my nausea was like, it lasted a long time and it was intense for me. I never threw up, but I did feel like I could at any moment for like all day. And it lasted probably, like, it didn't start going away until like 12, probably like 13, 14 weeks. Then it started to go away. So, and that was the worst I ever had it, because my first pregnancy, I didn't have any nausea at all. Like, I had acid reflux, but that was it. I had barely no nausea. Second one, had nausea, felt, you know, bad, whatever. All I wanted to do was get into bed after work. Like, I barely made it through work. This one, the first 2 weeks was like nauseous, whatever, but it was nowhere near what it was with the second one. But it was a mild nausea feeling. And then at 6 weeks, it started to subside. Like, the nausea started to just go away. And now, I mean, between 7, 8, 9, and now we're at 10 weeks, it's got milder. And like, now I don't experience any, like, very, very, very little. If I do, it's just because I ate something or I ate too much and I feel like a little whatever, but it's nothing serious, like nothing that you can't handle, like super easy. I haven't had acid reflux so far, which is a blessing, because with my first two, I definitely had it. I'm super tired. I'm exhausted, like exhausted. I can drink coffee and that don't help nothing. I still need a nap. Like, I really need naps during the day to keep going, to get all the way to the end of the day. Like, I'm tired. On top of, also, I have a baby, a 7-month-old that still wakes up in the middle of the night. So, yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired. So, yeah. Y'all pray for me. Pray. Y'all, I also forgot to mention another one of my symptoms that I've been having so far is this, like, the metallic, or it's just a nasty taste in your mouth. Like, I definitely have been having that nasty taste in my mouth. Like, it's just there all day. Like, it's not there right now, but it's just every so often it's there. Super just, so nasty. And then also extra saliva. Like, I've had just like a lot of spit in my mouth. That started to subside as well. So between when I found out to the 10-week mark, I had a lot of like extra spit in my mouth and all that. I have had some food aversions. Well, really, like, actually, yes, food aversions. Like, I don't want anything sweet. I don't want ice cream. I don't want cake. I don't want, like, I'm just not craving anything sweet. More just craving like savory stuff. And I don't like water. I know, right? You need water to live. I don't like drinking water. I don't like drinking Gatorade. And the crazy part about it is, before this, I was drinking like a gallon almost of water a day. And now I can't even drink water at all. Like, I take a few sips and I'm like, I can't do it. So what I've been drinking is like the soda water, like just, you know, the different brands of soda water, trying those out, which I've never tried those. They're really not all that, but they help me to get my water intake in, but it's just carbonated. So I've been doing that. I have been having hot flashes, like every so often. I just get super hot to where I have to turn on the fan immediately and sit down somewhere. Like, I get hot. I also have had slight congestion, which is so concerning because of this whole coronavirus thing. Every time I feel like I got COVID, but it's just the congestion. Like, I wake up and I have a stuffy nose, or like it'll be kind of runny throughout the day, but then I know that, like, because it clears up the next day, like it won't be there at all. So I know that that's just from, you know, the pregnancy or whatever. So yep, that's what I've been experiencing so far. Nothing too serious. I again hope, fingers crossed, y'all pray for me that this is the easy pregnancy and that I don't have to go through nothing too crazy, because Camilo, my second pregnancy, he took it all out of me. I had every symptom in the book, every symptom. Oh, one last thing. So as soon as I found out I was pregnant, so like I told you, I was 5 months postpartum when I found out. I had just started to fit back into my jeans, back into my clothes from my last pregnancy. My stomach was still like, I still had 20 pounds of extra weight, because I gained 50 pounds with my last pregnancy. So I still had 20 pounds left to go. Embarrassed to show y'all what my stomach looks like already. And I'm 12 weeks. I'm only 10 weeks and 6 days. My stomach is big already. So I'm gonna have a lot of work to do after this. And I'm nervous because I'm bringing 20 pounds of extra weight into this. So what am I gonna be at the end? I gained 50 pounds with my previous son. And I carry big babies. My first baby was 8 pounds, 16 ounces, or some 15, something like that. 8 pounds, 13, I don't know. This baby was 8 pounds, 12. My second baby was 8 pounds, 12, or something like that. And he was 2 weeks early. So, I don't know. But, so yeah, stay tuned for more on this new life that we're bringing into the world. And stay tuned after that for my fitness journey, because I'm going to have to get back, honey. I can't stay like this. I got to get back. Anyways, I'm not going to show y'all my stomach. Alright. No, I'm not going to show y'all my stomach. I'll show y'all my stomach in the next update. Okay? Right now, it's not necessary. Like I said, Mama's going to snap back, so don't you worry, honey. Don't worry. Anyways, alright. Well, thanks for watching this video, and I hope you tune in. I hope you stay tuned for more. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, please.